Lydia Williams is a world-class footballer who draws strength from her identity, shaped by her First Nations heritage, life experiences and values, and proves that being true to yourself, along with hard work, can make you a champion, both on and off the field. This is Lydia's story of how staying true to herself helped her achieve her dreams.
I grew up in a really small country town called Kalgoorlie. It's in the middle of the desert in Western Australia. And it was great. The red dirt, the red dust, and having Australian bush animals right outside my door was awesome. And the sports that I really enjoyed playing whilst I was living there was little athletics, AFL, basketball, T-ball, and of course football, which is a sport that I ended up pursuing. When I was watching the 2000 Olympics and saw Kathy Freeman run, I think that really lit a fire in my belly. I wanted to represent Australia at an Olympics. The fact that she was a First Nations woman winning a gold in front of everyone watching, I think really just inspired me to be the best athlete I could be, but also to reach that goal of making it to the Olympics. I love playing football. To me, it's the best sport because I've been able to travel all over the world, experience new cultures, meet new people, which has actually shaped me to become a better person. And I've learned so many new things that I wouldn't have had the opportunity if I wasn't playing football. Some of the things that I've learned that you need to be a good footballer is communication, definitely. It's a team sport, so you need to be able to work together, and that's both on and off the field, with communicating, being a good athlete, but ultimately it's about, being a team player and making sure that if someone else isn't doing their job, you can do their job for them to make sure that you win ultimately at the end of the day. I think being a First Nations athlete has really helped me to become really in tune with what I'm doing with my body, honouring the sport and gifts that I've been able to have, and kind of always making acknowledgement of the sacrifices my family made to get me to the level that I have been able to play at. So it's really made me really excited and humble in being able to share my culture whilst representing the country and playing the sport that I love. Some of the challenges, obviously, is, usually some racism that might have been faced, especially when I was younger. I think as you get older, people become a little bit more educated, and especially when you join a sporting team, you just want to win at the end of the day. It doesn't really matter what people look like. You just want to be the best athlete and help out your teammates. For me, it was more so the acceptance from my teammates to ask questions and really see me for who I am rather than, a culture or a race or anything like that. I think it's really special to be a role model, especially in sport. It's something that's needed more and more these days, and I think sport for young female athletes and young girls really brings together a feeling and a collectiveness of support, of encouragement, and of love in what sport you want to contribute in, but also just having fun and really loving the fact that you're a female athlete.
Lydia's journey shows us how important it is to stay true to yourself and follow your dreams. Now, let's think about what it means to be a champion in your everyday life. What does that look like to you? Start by thinking about the word champion. What does being a champion mean to you? What words come to mind? For example, strong, brave, determined, focused, hardworking, successful, skilled, never gives up. Write down these words. You could make a list, draw pictures, or even stick images next to the words to help explain them. After hearing Lydia's story, do you think she was born a champion, or did she work hard to become one? What do you think makes Lydia a champion? Do you think champions are born with special talents? Or do they become champions by working hard and never giving up? Think about people in your life who are everyday champions. What strengths do they have? To help you reflect on what makes someone a champion, you could create a mind map. If you like, you can take a piece of paper and write the word champion in the middle. Then draw lines around it and write down everything you think makes someone a champion. Strengths, skills, or special qualities they have. Now pick 3 strengths you think are the most important for a champion to have. Why did you pick these 3? Think about times when you needed these strengths. Maybe you had to keep trying, work together with others, or stay focused to achieve something. Champions don't just have strengths, they also work hard to develop them. How can you develop the 3 strengths you've chosen?
I think one of the most special things to embrace who you are and use that as a strength in whatever field and career you want to go through is just making sure you're really strong in that identity, making sure you ask the right questions, and liking how you feel in your own skin. Looking in the mirror and knowing that you've achieved something that day, that you've learnt something new, and that you are proud of yourself.
Lydia embraced her true self and worked hard to become a football champion. What steps can you take to unleash your passion and be a champion in your own way?